Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday, hump day. One more day left in the year. And then we start the new year. And as you can see, I already have Miss Abigail out of her Christmas outfit. I had changed her into one of her little sleepers. And now I am going to change her into a knitted outfit that I had gotten, and I wanted to see how she looked in it. And it's an outfit that I had already shown you guys that I had gotten, but this is the outfit. And I think hopefully it won't be too big on her, but I think it will fit her nicely, and I think she will look adorable in it. And it comes with a matching bonnet, and it buttons in the back, and then of course it has the buttons down the legs. So I'm going to go ahead and unbutton the outfit. I hope everybody is doing well. I am on vacation this week, and it kind of worked out good that I did take this week off, because I've been home to kind of help take care of my husband. He's been under the weather due to his bronchitis that he gets every year. So I've been here and stuff to do the normal stuff that he would normally take care of and do. So yeah. So it timed out. The timing worked out. So, but I am so excited to, I can say that I'm excited to go back to work on Monday, because when I go back to work on Monday, my promotion will be in effect. So, even though, you know what, I think I'm going to put a new diaper on her, because I think she's had this one on for a while, and it's starting to fray. So I think I will put a fresh diaper on her. Try to get one that doesn't have the exact same pattern that she already has on, which is that one. Okay, there we go. We'll put this one on her. And I am going to do my best to not reveal her girl bits. And I think this time, before I actually close up her diaper, Well, that's it. The old one will let go. The old one don't want to let go. I think, let's see, what did I do with? Ah, there it is. I have this matting powder that I had gotten from Sugar Baby Reborn and Silicone. I have that powder, plus I also have, oops, nope, that's not the powder. Let's see. Where did I put that powder? Oops. Let's see if I can find what I did with the powder. So I have regular baby powder. Ah, here it is. And then I also have this silicone velvet matte silicone powder. And I think I'm going to try this on her, because I don't powder her often. And actually, I've only powdered her a few times. And because she really doesn't need powdering, I'm going to move her outfit out of the way. And I think I'm also going to get this towel, this bathing towel, and also put it underneath her so that way it doesn't mess up the blanket, doesn't get all over the blanket, and that way it's easier to clean up. Oops, almost showed you her girl bits. Let me see if I can get her diaper kind of underneath her a little bit better. There we go. How's that? There. There. Because, normally and stuff, usually all I need to do is just use the brush, just the brush itself, and I can remove any hairs or any lint or anything that might get on her from either her clothing or my clothing or my hair. But basically I just do a real light dusting. I don't put a real heavy heavy powder on her. It's just basically enough just to kind of remove any lint or anything like that off of her. And then too, it also helps anything with clothes, when I'm getting her dressed, it makes it easier for them to slide onto her silicone. And then too, instead of it just makes her silicone feel so soft. It makes it feel more like the baby's skin. So basically the powder and stuff, basically it just helps to get, like I said, the lint. If there's any hairs, it helps to remove them. And you always want to make sure and that the brush that you use is a fairly good quality brush, because you don't want the hairs from the brush to, ooh, see what I mean about, and everything. If you get a little bit too much, then you've got the powder and stuff floating in the air. But you want to make sure that you dust them real good. And if there's any excess powder, you want to make sure that you get that dusted off. I'm going to put her onto her side here so I can get her neck. That's a bit much. But this is what I love about her and about silicones in general, is that just, and everything, I just barely moved her and she just went into that pose, that position, and it's just like a real baby. She just looks so natural in that position that I hate to move her now, because she looks just like a real baby sleeping. And so it's like, Oh my gosh. And her silicone, and the lady that created this little one, her painting, oh my goodness, it is so amazing, because you could see all of the veins and capillaries and everything, just like newborn, just like a, oh, it is so real. Even the creases in the elbows and in the wrist, the top of the hand, everything on the fingers, the palm of the hand, the whole thing with the legs, here at the ankles, the top of the feet, the foot, and the bottom of the feet. Oh my goodness. It's just so amazing with the artistry and the craftsmanship. And that's the reason why I get sick to my stomach when I hear stories about people getting scammed, um, either way, buyers or sellers, because um, it's ridiculous that there are people out there that are mean and vindictive like that. It's just, it blows my mind that people would do that. And then that people would try to steal sculpts from someone else that put their sweat and tears into creating something that is so beautiful and so amazing as these little ones are. And I just don't understand why someone would want to do that. I don't know if it's out of jealousy or if it's out of greed. It's just I just don't know why people would do that. Okay. Now to flip her over so I can button up the back. I think it's a little bit big on her, but whee. These kind of small buttons. I'm trying to get them to fit into the hole without stretching it out. move this down. Okay. Set her up, and I'll fix her hair a little bit, and then we'll put the, oops, okay, let me tilt you guys up so you guys can see her. Gonna fix her hair a little bit. Okay, there's little Miss Abigail, all dressed in her new knitted outfit. Let's see, and this outfit is this is the box that the outfit came in. So there she is. So I'm going to go ahead and pause you for a moment, and I'm going to grab one of the other babies, and I'm going to go ahead and change them also out of their Christmas outfit into another outfit. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back with Mr. Nicholas. He is my other full body silicone baby. And the only difference between him and Miss Abigail is that he has a drink and wet system and she does not. And I am going to change him out of this outfit and I'm going to change him into this. This is from Loved Baby, and he is also a preemie. His silicone, let me tilt you down just a bit so you can see him. His silicone is a little different than Abigail's. Hers is more the softer, squishier silicone. Hers kind of feels more like marshmallowy. His silicone, he's a lot more, he's still kind of squishy, but still a lot more firmer. And he's not as easily posable as she is. And I got him from a lady, and I'm not going to even try to say her name, but she is from Spain, and I will put her information down in the description box, along with the name and stuff, information and stuff with regards to the creator and artist for Abigail as well in the description box below. They both have they're both rooted with mohair, and her hair, I requested it to be slightly wavy. His hair is slightly wavy. I don't know if you can tell, but I just had seen pictures of one that she had already done, and I liked the hair coloring and the eyes and everything on that one, and I told her yes, I wanted one just like that one. Let's see. No, his diaper is still in good condition. And but yeah, as you can tell, let me pull this diaper down just a bit, but as you can tell, it takes me a bit to be able to squeeze his belly. With hers, it's so squishable, and he's a lot firmer than her, and I like that. I like the fact that they're both different. Because that way I experience the different type of silicone. There has been times that I've kind of wished that she did have the drinking wet, but then at the same time I'm okay with it. Whoops. Okay, Nicholas. See, with him, he's more, I guess you could say, more solid. So I still need to be gentle with him, but I don't have to worry about him as far as the floppiness, because he's like I said, he's a lot firmer, so he's not as floppy as she is. So I don't have to be quite as gentle with him, but I'm still gentle with him, careful when I'm putting clothes and stuff on him. I try not to pull on his limbs. If possible. And with him, each of his toes and his fingers are completely separate. So when I'm putting his hands and his feet into something, I have to be careful, because they will want to spray out and bend. So I have to be very careful there, because I don't want to enter force, because I want to make sure that his toes stay straight. And so that's the reason. In some outfits, some footed outfits, I'll leave socks on him, because in that way I know that that helps to protect his toes. But there's some outfits, kind of like this one, where the socks, they add bulk, and it makes it even harder to get his feet in. So I have to use my thumb to make sure that his toes stay straight when I'm putting his feet in. And this is he is my first let me make sure I didn't skip a snap. Let me come back over here. He is my first silicone, and okay, there we go. And this little bub will always be in my collection. In fact, all of my babies will always be in my collection. I don't plan on selling any of them. There he is. Mommy's gonna need to put some stuff on the brush and to do his hair, because his hair goes wild. And I think maybe it's because of the way it was cut. But unless something happens and there's no other recourse and I have to sell them, but yeah, no. These are my babies. Okay. And there is, whoops, let me coach it up. There we go. And there is Mr. Nicholas James. Yep. Say hi, aunties, uncles. It's been a long time since you've been in a video, huh, Bubba's? But no, as I was starting to say, this little guy has helped me out tremendously. This little bub has been my go-to baby, my therapy baby. I even took him to the hospital when I had my surgery. And that was amazing. I wish I could have been able to have recorded the reactions that I got from the nurses, and especially the reaction I got from my doctor the following morning when he came in to check on me. For those of you that are new, I had surgery done to correct a deviated septum. on my uvula, that area, I no longer have that flap, because in your mouth there, and so where your uvula is, it looks like the arches, the McDonald arches. Well, that middle part that hangs down, I don't have that anymore. It's all nice and smooth, like one single arch. It's not like two arches that come together. So he did that. Plus, I learned that we also have another set of tonsils, and they're referred to as lingual tonsils, and they are on the very back of your tongue, where it starts to go, the portion of your tongue that kind of curves and goes down the back of your throat. Well, they were enlarged. So that was also, besides my deviated septum, and I also had inflammation in my nostrils. They weren't polyps or anything like that. It was just inflammation. So he took care of, removed the lingual tonsils, took care of the flap, the uvula, the inflammation in my nostrils, and the deviated septum. So I was in the hospital overnight, and and then of course I had the packing in my nose, so I couldn't breathe through my nose. I had to breathe through my mouth, and that was not fun because my throat was so sore from the surgery he did, plus having the breathing. Can you imagine having surgery done on the inside of your mouth, your throat, plus having a breathing tube down your throat as well? And anybody that has had any type of surgery where they've put you under and you've had that breathing tube in there, your throat is sore from the breathing tube. Well, can you imagine having surgery there and the breathing tube? My throat was sore for a long time. It hurt to just even think about swallowing. I was out from work for a total of 3 weeks. 2 weeks of that was the recovery time after the surgery. I was out from work the week of the surgery because I had to go that Monday before and be tested for the COVID. And then once I got tested for that, the doctor wanted me to be quarantined until the day of the surgery. So yeah. So this little bub, and because of it, my husband couldn't be in the hospital with me and stay with me as what would have normally would have been the practice, because they had the rooms. I would have been I was in a room. It was just myself, no other patients, and they had a deal there that where my husband could have slept, and he could have stayed right there in the room with me. Well, because of this pandemic, he couldn't. So I had little Mr. Nicholas with me, and he was a godsend. He anything, when I would start feeling kind of anxious or feeling a little overwhelmed or feeling kind of a little depressed, he was right there. I could pick him up, hold him, love on him, and stuff, and immediately I felt calm. And but the first nurse that was taking care of me, it was really funny. She came in, and when she saw Nicholas, and she asked me questions about him and stuff, and so then after that, when she would come in to check on me, and two, for some reason, while I was in the hospital, from the time I checked in to the hospital till I checked out, for some reason during that time period, I was diabetic. They had to give me insulin. So before I could eat, they would check my blood sugar. And then whenever I had to do anything else, or just come in to check my vitals or whatever, if I wasn't actually holding him, because there would be times that I would have him laying beside me on the bed, and she came in, and if she didn't see him, she would ask me, she goes, "Where's the baby?" And I go, "He's right here." She goes, "You take care of baby, I take care of you." I'm like, okay. The best that I could talk because of my throat. And so, yeah. So every time she came in, if I wasn't holding him, she was asking where he was and stuff. And she was really amazed, because I did have a bottle and some extra diapers and stuff, and I demonstrated his drinking wet system to her, and stuff. So it was really amazed. And then the next morning, when the doctor came in to excuse me, to check on me and to remove the packing. Hang on a second, I need to drink something. Excuse me. He did a double take, because he saw Nicholas laying there on the bed next to me, and he did a double take. He thought I actually had a real baby in the room with me. And I had to explain to him that no, it wasn't a real baby, it was a silicone. And so yeah, he was really really surprised, and at the realism of him. And so yeah. But yeah, he has helped me out a lot. All of my babies have. Each and every one of them. So yeah. Each one means something to me. Something a little different. So I'm hoping that maybe someday in the future, maybe I would love to be able to have a full body silicone girl that, because right now, instead both Nicholas and Abigail are preemie size, I would love to be able to acquire a newborn or 0 to 3 month size full body silicone girl with the drinking wet. But if not, I'm happy. I'm happy with what I have. And right now my focus is on doing my best with where I'm at right now. I am starting up my Bible studying again. I am focusing on my new duties, my new responsibilities at work that are coming now that I have my promotion. And I just want to just continue growing and moving forward. The past is behind me, and that's where it's going to stay. And that's it. And I think maybe I might go ahead and maybe change one more baby. So let me put you on pause for just a second while I grab the other baby and see what I'm going to put on him. So hang on a second. Okay, guys. Here's little Jackson. He's my sleeping reborn. He is an old sculpt that is no longer available. I do not have any certificates or anything for him. I got him from someone that had gotten him from someone else. And so I don't have a birth certificate, I don't have a COA, I don't have anything on him. So yeah, so I don't have much details regarding him. So I'm trying to decide what I want to change him into. And he is my first reborn boy. He yeah, I can put that on. He did come with a body plate, supposed to be a one-piece body plate, but I do not know which one of his previous mommies did it, but instead of with that, if you wanted that on them anymore, you were supposed to take the limbs off, basically unassemble the baby, and then reassemble the baby back together again without the body plate. Well, for some reason, I guess this person didn't know that, or I don't know. I don't have any real history or anything on him, but for whatever reason, they cut it, and so now when I try to use it, or when I tried to put it on him, it just doesn't look right, and I would have to put bigger clothes on him, because I think someone might have, I'm guessing, because like I said, I really don't know the background with him, but I'm thinking that he's been re-weighted, and because of that, now instead of the bodysuit doesn't won't fit on him quite the same, and it won't look right if I use it underneath clothes, because I tried to see what he would look like with it on underneath some of the clothes that I had gotten him, and it just wouldn't work. So I have it, I just have it wrapped up and put away, and so, but and then too, this particular sculpt was not meant to have, supposed to have a magnet to take a magnetic pacifier. Well, they went and they cut open his mouth, so as well. So I have no idea, like I said, the history on this baby. I do not know who was his artist. I don't know much about him. It looks like and stuff he could use a new paint job, but otherwise than that, he seems to be in good shape. He seems to be weighted okay. I have bonded with him, not as much as I have with the other babies, but But yeah, he's my little Jackson. And like I said and stuff, he's also one of the ones that will forever be in my nursery. Like I said, he's my first reborn boy. And so yeah, that's Mr. Jackson. So I think I'm going to go ahead and pause you again and grab Miss April and go ahead and change her as well. Hold on. Okay, guys. Here is my April Rose, which everybody should know what sculpt she is. She is the April sculpt. Move your hat. She has really light rooted hair. And this is the face that got me interested, that tugged at my heartstrings and got me wanting, oops, taking your sock, you're taking your sock too. Take off your sock. That started it all. Not this particular doll, but that face. I saw this face and I fell in love right away. I just couldn't resist. And I mean, that smile with that dimple. She's just, that face is just too cute for words. She's just, so, this sculpt is what got me started on my journey into the reborn community. It took me a while to actually, whoops, we lost the bracelet. Here, I'll lay it up here and I'll put it back on you in a minute. It took me a while before I actually acquired this girl. But once I saw that someone had this baby, this sculpt, and they were willing to part. Whoop. Oh, Mommy forgot a snap. Was willing to part. Well, there we go. That they were willing to part with her. I knew I had to jump at the chance, because I know that this sculpt is in demand, is Okay, where's the other? Oh, no. Where's that? No, that is it. Okay. And, so I knew I had to, jump at the chance, because, she is a limited edition doll, and she is, like I said, hard to find. And let me see. Those up. Do I want to use these booties? Let's try these booties. Yeah, let's put those booties on. Okay. And the outfit that I'm putting on her is preemie size. So she does wear preemie small newborn size clothes. So some of the clothes that she wears, she shares with her sister Abigail. Can you head this way, sweetheart? I don't know, I think maybe we ought to go with. She is a little chunky. But that's okay. Her hair is so fine, and she doesn't have a lot of it, so it has a tendency to want to go phew, fly away everywhere. Let's see how these, oh yes, these booties fit too good. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I have thought about maybe sending her off to have more hair added, but then again, I don't know if I want to part with her long enough to have more hair added. I think she looks very cute that way. And let's see about maybe putting a headband on her. Here we go. There we go. There's my girl. But, there's April Rose. I decided to keep her name. Her first name is April, since she is the April sculpt. And then Rose, because she's just like a little rosebud. So cheery and so delicate like a rose. So there's April Rose. So You want to sit up for everybody, April? Huh? Let's sit up for everybody. Let's tilt everybody up so they can see your smiling face. Yes. There she is. And last but not last, or however that saying goes, I only have one more left to change, and I think I will go ahead and change him. So let me pause you one more time, and I will get Mr. Conrad, and we will change him. Hold on just a moment. Okay, guys, here's Mr. Conrad. And he is my latest addition to my nursery. So he is my second reborn boy. And I am so happy and so thrilled to have him added to my nursery. And he definitely wears newborn size clothes. And I love the color of his hair with those blue eyes of his. Let me bring him up closer so you can see his eyes and see that hair. Oh, and that face is just so inquisitive, and the way he's sitting right now, I have my changing table right here by the window, and I have the curtains open, and it looks like he's looking off outside. What's out there, huh? What's out there, Conrad? What do you see? You see the neighbor's trees that overgrow into our yard, huh? Yeah, they have some trees that some of their limbs grow over onto our side, which we don't mind, because it kind of helps provide shade on our side. So I'm thinking of changing him into this shirt, kind of bodysuit, and I need to see what pants I'm going to pair with those. Or I'm just wondering. There we go. And I'm going to pair them up with these overalls. So let's go ahead, lay him down. Okay, Mommy, take off your shoes. Take off your Mickey shoes. And kind of straighten your leg out a little bit. And with this guy, I just love his little chubby legs. His squishy chubby legs. I'll leave these socks on him. But yeah, a dear lady, and I consider her a friend that I follow on here on YouTube, is had to sell, adopt out a couple of her babies, and I saw Mr. Conrad was one of them, and I spoke with my husband, and he gave me the green light and said that I could go ahead and adopt this little guy. So I went ahead and emailed her, letting her know that I was very interested on bringing home this little guy, and adding him to my nursery. And she was thrilled that I was part of the YouTube community. Wait, I don't know, maybe I should have did it the other way. Put your arms in first. There we go. And because that way she knew that I would be doing videos, and she would still be able to see him. And then I surprised her when I told her that his name would stay as Conrad, because that is the name that she had given him. And I wanted, I wanted to do it, and so for her, plus, I'm not going to button that very top button. No, it don't need to be buttoned up. No, it don't. No, it don't. Yeah, no, it don't. And, plus, once, I got him home, and actually saw him in person, I just knew that there was no way, no other name would be right for this little guy. And would be suitable for him. So I kept his first name as Conrad, and I added his middle name to be Eugene. So this little guy is Conrad Eugene, but he will always be referred to Mr. Conrad. So there's my little dapper Conrad. There we go. There's my little dapper Conrad. And seeing what I like about his hair too is that it's got kind of a wave to it too, which fits right on in with everybody else. And I like that little bit of a wave because it makes it so much easier when I go to style their hair, because I can get that little bit of a feathered, kind of a feathered look to their hair without too much effort. And I just love the way his hair just the way it feels and the way it lays. So there's Mr. Conrad. So everybody, that is it of my collection at this time. So if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. And if you enjoyed me, watching me change my babies from their Christmas outfits into regular clothes, regular outfits, please give this video a big thumbs up. Please like, share. Make sure that the notification bell is solid, so that way you know when I upload a new video. And hope everybody's day is good and that you guys stay safe. You guys are well. Share the love. And we will see you in the next video. And we love you. Take care. And that's it. Yep. I think that will do it. So we will say bye-bye for now. And you will be seeing more of the babies. All the babies. I plan on doing more videos of each of the babies. I might do videos of a couple of the babies together or individually. I haven't decided. I need to sit down and kind of plan things out. But in the meantime, enjoy, and I pray the new year will be more of a happier, prosperous, healthier year for each and every one of us. To your nursery from my nursery, God bless, and we will see you later. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye, aunties and uncles.